Well, in this video I will talk about a controversial topic, okay, that is about politics. How is politics in Brazil? People in the world read about in the foreign media, and today I'm gonna give you a native perspective because I'm a native, lived here over the last 35 years in Brazil. I live in Fortaleza, Ceará. And let's talk about politics, okay? So let's go. The politics in Brazil is relatively, how can I say, old, okay? The culture here is old, very old. What I mean by that? I mean that Brazil doesn't have a big war in the last century, okay? So we don't have earthquakes, we don't have tornadoes, natural disasters, okay? That's what I mean. So in Brazil we doesn't have how can I say, I'm looking for the word. I'm looking for the word to express, but I could say that people in Brazil are not so accustomed to make big changes, okay? So, in the last century, what we see in Brazil is a culture that is relatively stable. Stable for what side? I could say stable for the left side. The side that likes a big state, that likes populism, left side, okay? The whole century, the last century, is basically left-sided. We have military dictator, but it was a left dictatorship. It's very different from Chile. Chile, we have a much more right-sided dictatorship. What's not so beautiful from see, but here in Chile we have a really true right culture since the dictator. In Brazil, no. In Brazil, we have a big part of the population that is with a left mentality against the entrepreneurship, against the free market, against a minimal state. They like big state, okay? So this culture is impregnated in the minds of the masses here. So it prevents Brazil from growing, okay? So here in Brazil, the government is spending more and more and growing the tax with the pass of the time, and people here doesn't make business, okay? They only like to work for the government, okay? The production here is low. People like that. People like the state giving everything, and it's quite like this. Brazil has a low productivity, a low purchasing power, doesn't have a free market. If you are gonna open a business here, you will see that government control everything, control the way your employers work. They control everything. The taxes are not on the revenue, but in the The taxes are charged in the income in general. Okay, so even if you have a losses in your business, you will pay taxes. Okay, state in first place here. Always the state come first. Okay, so this is how Brazil work. If a politician here does not make big promise, I will give you this, that, okay, he doesn't go elected, so he needs to make this promise because people here are accustomed to populism. That is how Brazil work. Okay, this is the culture here. So here in Brazil, year by year, we have a more poor people, a more poor country, and that's it. High inflation. Things that countries less developed have. Okay, basically is this. There's no hope for Brazil because people are here so accustomed to populism, to the left, to miracles that politicians are every time promising, that it's very difficult this country change. We have so little changes that not enough, and that's it. Okay, so what do you think? You have some question, put in the comment and let's debate. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay, to help us grow this channel. Thank you and see you.